Hey, folks, and welcome back to Glenn and Adrian's Rock Talk. That's Adrian.
And that's Glenn.
And today we return to Rush with another song off of Power Windows, the 1985 album that both of us skipped at the time. We'd moved on to other music. So there were a couple of albums here in the 80s that we just pretty much completely missed at the time, and this is one of them. But we are catching up, and we've done quite a number of tracks off this one now, but we have not yet done today's, which is Marathon. And we're actually going to go to the same source that we had for last week's video. We saw Manhattan Project, also off of the same record, Power Windows, from the Show of Hands video, DVD that came out. So this is also from that DVD. This is still one of those that we really haven't seen very much of, so we're happy to take a look at it today. We were really impressed with Manhattan Project, and Marathon I have heard because I bought the records a few years ago to try to catch up a little bit, but haven't played them that much. I was impressed. I remember that much, but I don't really know how the song goes at this point. So, Adrian, do you have any experience with this song?
Not at all.
Nothing, huh? Okay.
I should, but I'll have some experience pretty soon.
Yeah, okay. All right, let's dive into this and we'll discuss afterwards.
All right.
Something always fired the light gets in your eyes. One moment time, fury rules around. Like a streak of lightning, thunder and beat in the summer sky. Your leaders may overload.
man. What'd you think,
I
Adrian?
know something.
Mm-hmm.
There may be a lot of keyboards in this, but it's still driven by good old drums and guitars.
Yeah, it's quite a good song, and it is driven, I'd say with all three, really. I think the keys are right up there with drums and guitar, but the drums and guitar are not lost in this mix. And in fact, I really enjoyed Alex's solo there. I had a feeling, and I'm just going to double check this, they might have had a choir in there. Yeah, they did on this particular song. And I thought I'd remembered reading that because I still read liner notes, And so when I actually played the album through and I finally got it, not that long ago, I noted that this particular song had a choir in it. And they had, in the animations behind them, a choir sitting up in the clouds, singing along to the song, which I thought was pretty clever.
Yeah, there's nothing like the long epic songs that we've grown to love about Rush, but a lot of the good stuff is still there. They still have inventive music with intriguing chord changes, as well as time signature variations, and it seems to be the essence of 1980s Rush, if you would call it that.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. It's funny, there are a lot of bands today that have kind of followed Rush's pattern, I guess, that they set out. I mean, it's where they have a song and then they add other parts so that people, the instruments can stretch out a bit, maybe tell a story. That should sort of be the paramount thing. With Rush, they've always been able to write stuff that is actually quite catchy to the ear, but is still that really complicated stuff that draws musicians and, fans of a certain type. That's what really stands out to me about the Rush catalog is the songs are catchy. Even bands that have come after and tried to do similar things and have made some beautiful music just have not quite been able to do that same task. As soon as this started, it's, oh yeah, I think I do remember this. And then as it went along, oh yeah, in fact, I was pretty impressed with it. Let's look at the lyrics a little bit. Oh, and before we even go there, how about those graphics from the 80s?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they were definitely from the 80s.
Looked like Tempest. Yeah, that early 80s, early computer graphic type look. And for all I know, that was state of the art, So here are the lyrics. It's not how fast you can go. The force goes into the flow. If you pick up the beat, you can forget about the heat. So talking about long distance running, I'm sure. More than just survival, more than just a flash, more than just a dotted line, more than just a dash. Pretty clever sheet of music, of lyrics as usual. Test of ultimate will, the heartbreak climb uphill. We used to live next to Heartbreak Hill, as called for the Boston Marathon, Com Ave in Newton. That's where most of the runners would drop out. It was about the 20-mile mark, and it was uphill. So it doesn't seem to tell a story necessarily. It's basically an observation song, being in the moment, it looks like, of running a marathon. So there's no great drama going on, but it's still a very interesting lyrical idea. And the song is great.
Yeah, I just like the tune. As you said, it was very catchy.
For sure. I really enjoyed that one a lot. That's a strong track, I would say. So we have seen quite a number of songs off this album now. I think we're up to, I think we've done 6 out of the 8. So moving right along, that's good. Hold Your Fire is the one where we're really still missing quite a number of them. Well, folks, why don't you let us know what you thought of this track, of this song, if you've ever heard it before, if you've ever seen them perform it. Let us know what your experience was. If you have other suggestions for us, please leave those below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you enjoyed our presentation, please subscribe. Don't forget, we have a new channel now, Modern Rock Talk, where we put up interview reactions now. And I have one there for Alex Lifeson for his new band, Envy of None. If you haven't seen this channel yet, please go check it out. And thank you so much for being here today. And we will catch you on the next one, all right? Take care, folks.
See you all later.